Hey y'all, what's up? It's your boy Enlightener. This is me taking a type of analysis on the OP, or the opening of ReZero Season 2. Now I only have around 12 pictures to show that I'm going to be narrating over. And the first one I want to get into is the first person we see. Now, there are 5 people, and I think these may be the witches, and I think that they may be allies. The first one is a blonde-haired girl. She also has some type of dress going on. It's might not be, I just can't really tell. But I think this would be Pride if the other 5 people we see in the OP are witches. And I think this is Pride because from the picture, she looks like she may be looking down on whoever she's looking at, which I assume to be Subaru. And that she doesn't look like one to really be pushed over. Coming in the next picture I see here, I think that this would be Wrath because she's wearing a blindfold looking away from the camera. She looks kind of small, but at the same time not someone you would want to mess with. In the next picture we have who I assume to be Gluttony because she's smiling and looking at the camera, and she looks like a lolly. I think this could be Gluttony, but at the same time it could be someone like Sloth. I think Sloth was a lolly too. Moving on to the next picture, I'm pretty sure this will be Sloth because it's again a girl looking like she's crying, trying to hide her face. And I remember in Echidna's presentation of the other witches that Sloth slayed the dragon just so she could have peace and quiet to sleep. And that sounds like what this girl would look like. And the last of the 5 people we see is this woman. She looks like a Lust to me from that little arm coat she's wearing to the way she's looking to the camera. She's wearing makeup, which I would assume to be Lust. And from the way she's dressed, just her character design in general. Now next I wanted to talk about this girl. I'm pretty sure this is Maylee, the girl Elsa was talking about, because behind her, of course, there are mobbies, and a very powerful mobby showed up in the mansion that Ram had to fight off. Now I think of this girl is behind. And there are 4 people shown in the intro for the antagonist slots, and they were the Archbishop of Greed, Gluttony, Elsa, and this girl. So this is probably Maylee. Next I wanted to talk about here Frederica and Garfield. Both of them look like they're facing off, and from the looks of it, Garfield can turn into a beast as well from the shadow behind him. As we already know from episode 6, Frederica can turn into a beast with the crystal. And maybe Garfield too. It looks like some type of monkey maybe, I'm not too sure on that, a gorilla. Now I think this one can be interpreted in a couple of different ways. We have Puck, Betty, and Roswaal all facing away from each other. We know that Puck and Betty are great spirits, and we know that I think Puck and Betty and Roswaal all know about Return by Death, because Puck had a scene where he was talking to Subaru, and Subaru asked Puck, "Is that you?" Puck responded by saying, "Can't you tell?" And then he said that may be too cruel to act. Maybe referencing to when Puck had killed him in the other loop. I feel like Puck, Betty, and Roswaal all have different goals. Puck just wants to protect Leah, otherwise he'll destroy the world. Betty just wants to, we don't really know what Betty's goals are. She stays to herself. And Roswaal, we know he has a goal of killing the dragon, and that he is trying to prepare Subaru for something. And then we have this picture of what I'm assuming is a gospel and Betty putting her hand on it. Like most people don't want to be anywhere near a gospel, but Betty seems to be touching it, maybe referring to teaching Subaru how to control his witch factor in episode 7 maybe? And lastly, there's just a split-second picture of a bunny. I have no idea what that means. If anyone knows, please leave it in the comment section. But yeah, guys, all the things from the OP I wanted to talk about. Thanks for watching the video.